So the thing about porn is that you're using your eyes to look, and then you're doing this with your, I'm assuming I'm a man here, or a woman, but your heart doesn't have to be, you don't have to be connected emotionally with the people that are having sex on the screen. You don't need to know anything about them, and you don't have to be emotionally available to them. So it disconnects. It teaches you how to disconnect with your sex. When you're looking into each other's eyes and you're breathing, there comes a point where you're just like, you feel as though you're one person. And then you feel like you're the whole universe. And it's a feeling. You don't have to understand anything. And sometimes you even go to a past life and you're in Egypt somewhere, I don't know. Everything just becomes one. And then there's this gushing coming out of you, and he's like, and there's just this fireworks, and it's beyond anything I could describe, but I think you can feel it, right? And everything that you're feeling is because of yourself and what you've given permission to feel. It's not because of that person. Your sexual energy is your sexual energy. However, if you're fixated on that woman and you're just like, is she coming yet? Like, come on, baby, come. Or, come on, baby, come. Or, come on, baby, come. If there's an expectation that that person has to something, it's not about your experience with that person. You're stimulating that person to something. You have an agenda, because somehow that makes you feel good that you can make them come. That's not Tantra. Tantra is, he's in my mouth and I'm feeling myself, and I love how hard he is, and I just love this energy in my body that is, I'm not talking, right? But and you feel that you might even ejaculate inside you, and it turns you on even more. But it's like, it's not about it having to happen. You're so in the and so you're having your experience, and you're connecting with that person, and there's this other force, and you're not rushing that force, and you're not trying to control that force, and then maybe you guys might switch positions, and then, but it's like this dance with the two of you that you're so in the moment, and you don't really know where it's gonna take you, and it doesn't matter. It's not about the outcome. That's Tantra. And imagine living where it's okay if someone rejects you, because you know that you're enough, and you know that you're always being guided to something more. It's okay. And so activate love, vibrate abundance. That's the Alva method, and that's really what I'm teaching you tonight, not just Tantra. And so we're gonna activate the love hormone, and we're gonna, when you're in that flow and there's no expectations and nothing has to happen, there's so many possibilities that can be created. But when you're like, man, I got that G-spot, this is gonna happen, it's so limiting, because you're dictating what you think is supposed to happen. Is she gonna squirt? So it's limited. Does that make sense? Yeah. As opposed to, what is the energy that we're sharing, offering us? And then it's not even about what you're doing with each other. It's about just feeling that expansion. And you're just so fulfilled in that moment. And then you look 20 years younger. You're glowing, and you're like, so I highly recommend laying together after and just holding each other. That's really good for men, especially, to feel that. It's really great for men and the woman. Women, we're already cuddle bugs. Men, they're like, they want to get on to the next, So it's so beautiful for each other to do that.